Over the last 30 days, I have practiced pin spinning for 30 minutes a day. I did this because I watched the World Pin Spinning Competition, and I wanted to know how I could do something so skill-based and not based on knowledge or luck. It was just based purely on my skill with a pin. According to students polled at Eastern High School, 25% of people flip their pin naturally. According to John Koopman, the most important part of learning a skill is the first 20 hours. So my initial thoughts, let's get started. As it turns out, when I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. I was trying to throw the pin all the way around my hand, and that wasn't working. So after a while, I learned that I should sit down and research what I'm doing before I just start trying to jump in there, because that's very effective. The first trick I tried to learn was the thumb around. I had problems with this because first I was just not doing it right, and then second I learned how to do it, and then I just overshot it. I added way too much power, and it was sending the pin flying over my hand, and that wasn't good. So I toned that back a bit, and then eventually I was able to get it and make it consistent. It took me about a week to do this. The second trick I tried to do was the sonic. That one was much harder because even with the research, I still wasn't really sure how it worked or what it was doing. Now I do, but that one I just had to go in and do it until I got it. Sometimes there's not a way to avoid that. At this point, I was realizing that the two most important things I was doing to improve my pin spinning ability was researching and repetition. Without the research, I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be doing, and without the repetition, I was unable to acquire the skills that I needed to do the tricks consistently. The next trick I tried to learn was the charge. I was unsuccessful in doing this. What it is you put your pencil or pen between your middle finger and your ring finger, and then you spin it in a circle. Some people can just naturally do this. I cannot. The only thing I can do is make it go in a seesaw motion. I have no idea how I'm supposed to add that extra dimension to make it go in the circular motion. The last fundamental, the pin pass, I already knew how to do entering the project. This was because last year I practiced this in class until I got it. This was easy to do because you're not really spinning it, and it's hard to drop because you're just holding it in between several fingers. These are the four pin spinning fundamentals performed. The first, the thumb around. Second, the sonic. Third, the pin pass. And finally, the charge.